Nestled in the heart of Europe lies Bohemia, a region with a rich and captivating history. This land, with its lush forests, rolling hills, and picturesque rivers, has been a cradle of civilization for millennia. Its strategic location has made it a crossroads of cultures, ideas, and empires, each leaving an indelible mark on its landscape and people. Today, it forms the western part of the Czech Republic, a nation known for its stunning architecture, vibrant culture, and welcoming people. The capital city, Prague, often referred to as the City of 100 Spires, is a testament to Bohemia's architectural grandeur. From the Gothic splendor of St. Vitus Cathedral to the Baroque beauty of the Charles Bridge, every corner of Prague tells a story of artistic and cultural evolution. Bohemia's story is a captivating tapestry woven with threads of ancient settlements, powerful kingdoms, religious upheavals, and artistic brilliance. The region has seen the rise and fall of empires, from the Great Moravian Empire to the Kingdom of Bohemia, each era contributing to its rich historical narrative. The medieval castles and fortresses that dot the landscape stand as silent witnesses to the region's tumultuous past. It's a testament to the resilience and spirit of the Bohemian people, who have navigated centuries of change while preserving their unique identity. Their traditions, from folk dances to music, have been passed down through generations, keeping the spirit of Bohemia alive. Festivals celebrating these traditions are a vibrant part of the cultural fabric, drawing visitors from around the world. From the first Slavic tribes who made it their home to the modern-day Czech Republic, Bohemia's story is one of enduring strength and cultural richness. The artifacts unearthed from ancient settlements provide a glimpse into the lives of the early inhabitants, while the bustling streets of modern Prague showcase a society that has seamlessly blended its historical heritage with contemporary life. This essay embarks on a journey through time, tracing the footsteps of the Bohemian people from their ancient beginnings to their place on the world stage today. Museums and historical landmarks offer a window into the past, allowing us to understand the events and influences that have shaped Bohemia over the centuries. Each exhibit and monument tells a part of the story, from the early days of Slavic settlement to the modern era. Join us as we uncover the epic history of Bohemia, a land of captivating stories and enduring legacy. Through the lens of history, we will explore the pivotal moments and figures that have defined this remarkable region. From the reign of King Charles IV to the Velvet Revolution, Bohemia's journey is a testament to the enduring spirit and resilience of its people. Let us delve into the heart of a nation that continues to inspire and captivate the world. The story of Bohemia begins long before written records, in a time shrouded in the mists of prehistory. Archaeological evidence whispers tales of the region's earliest inhabitants, painting a picture of life in ancient Bohemia. These first settlers, likely nomadic hunter-gatherers, roamed the land, their lives intrinsically linked to the rhythms of nature. As centuries passed, a new wave of people arrived in Bohemia, the Celts. Skilled artisans and fierce warriors, the Celts left their mark on the region, their influence still visible in archaeological finds today. However, it was the arrival of Slavic tribes, migrating from the east, that would truly shape the destiny of Bohemia. These tribes, seeking new lands and opportunities, found a home in the fertile valleys and rolling hills of the region. Over time, they established settlements, cultivated the land, and forged a distinct cultural identity that would become the foundation of Bohemian heritage. The emergence of a unified Bohemian state can be traced back to the Přemyslid dynasty, a powerful ruling family that rose to prominence in the 9th century. Under their rule, Bohemia transitioned from a collection of scattered tribes to a centralized kingdom. The Přemyslids, known for their shrewd leadership and military prowess, expanded their influence, consolidating power and establishing Bohemia as a force to be reckoned with in Central Europe. One of the most significant figures of this era was Ottokar I, crowned the first king of Bohemia in 1198. Ottokar I solidified the Přemyslid grip on power, securing hereditary rights to the Bohemian throne. His reign marked a turning point in Bohemian history, ushering in an era of stability and prosperity. The Přemyslids, through strategic alliances and military campaigns, continued to expand their territory, laying the groundwork for Bohemia's future prominence. The Golden Age Charles IV and a flourishing Bohemia. This period marked a significant transformation in the history of Bohemia, a time when the region experienced unprecedented growth and prosperity. Bohemia reached its zenith under the reign of Charles IV, a visionary ruler who ascended to the Bohemian throne in 1346. His reign was characterized by a series of ambitious projects and reforms that would forever change the face of Bohemia. Charles IV, also crowned Holy Roman Emperor, made Prague his imperial capital, transforming the city into a center of learning, culture, and architectural grandeur. His vision for Prague was grand, and he worked tirelessly to bring it to fruition. It was during his reign that Prague flourished, earning its moniker as the Golden City. The city became a beacon of culture and intellect, attracting scholars, artists, and architects from all over Europe. Charles IV's legacy is deeply intertwined with Prague's iconic landmarks. His contributions to the city's architecture are still evident today, with many of his commissioned works standing as testaments to his vision and ambition. He commissioned the construction of the Charles Bridge, a masterpiece of Gothic engineering that still stands as a symbol of the city. The bridge not only facilitated trade and travel, but also became an enduring symbol of Prague's architectural prowess. He founded Charles University, the first university in Central Europe, attracting scholars and students from across the continent. This institution became a cornerstone of learning and intellectual exchange, fostering a vibrant academic community. Under his patronage, art and literature flourished, with Prague becoming a hub of intellectual and creative ferment. The city saw an explosion of artistic and literary activity, with works that continue to be celebrated to this day. Charles II's reign stands as a testament to the heights Bohemia achieved, a golden age that left an indelible mark on the region's cultural and architectural landscape. His vision and leadership not only transformed Prague but also set a standard for future generations to aspire to. The legacy of Charles IV is one of innovation, culture, and enduring influence, a golden era that continues to inspire and captivate. Challenging the Church, Jan Hus and the Hussite Wars. The late 14th and early 15th centuries witnessed a period of religious and social upheaval in Bohemia, sparked by the teachings of Jan Hus. This era was marked by a growing discontent among the populace, who were increasingly critical of the Catholic Church's practices and the vast wealth it accumulated. A charismatic theologian and reformer, Hus challenged the doctrines of the Catholic Church, advocating for a more accessible and less hierarchical form of Christianity. He believed that the Church should return to the simplicity and purity of early Christian teachings, emphasizing the importance of personal piety and direct access to the Scriptures. His calls for reform resonated with the Bohemian people, many of whom had grown disillusioned with the Church's perceived corruption and excesses. The lavish lifestyles of the clergy and the sale of indulgences were particularly contentious issues that Hus vehemently opposed. Hus's teachings, deemed heretical by the Church, led to his excommunication and eventual execution in 1415. He was summoned to the Council of Constance under the promise of safe conduct, but upon arrival he was arrested, tried, and condemned for heresy. However, his death only served to ignite the flames of rebellion. The execution of Jan Hus was a catalyst that galvanized his followers, who saw him as a martyr for their cause. His death became a rallying point for those who sought to continue his mission of reform. The Hussite Wars, a series of bloody conflicts between Hus's followers and the Catholic Church, erupted, plunging Bohemia into decades of turmoil. These wars were not just religious in nature but also had significant political and social dimensions, as various factions vied for power and influence. The Hussites, known for their innovative military tactics and unwavering faith, defended their beliefs with fierce determination, challenging the authority of the Church and forever altering the religious landscape of Bohemia. Their use of war wagons and strategic defensive positions allowed them to win several key battles, despite being outnumbered and outmatched in terms of resources. The legacy of the Hussite movement continued to influence religious thought and practice in the region long after the wars had ended, leaving an indelible mark on the history of Bohemia and the broader Christian world. Under Habsburg rule, a time of change and conflict. The 16th century marked a turning point in Bohemian history with the Habsburg dynasty's rise to power. Following the turmoil of the Hussite Wars, Bohemia fell under Habsburg control, becoming part of the vast Habsburg Empire. The Habsburgs, staunch Catholics, sought to reassert Catholic dominance in Bohemia, leading to religious and political tensions. The Habsburgs' attempts to suppress Protestantism and enforce Catholicism met with resistance from the Bohemian nobility and populace. The 30 Years' War, a devastating conflict that engulfed Europe in the 17th century, further exacerbated tensions. Bohemia became a battleground, suffering immense destruction and loss of life. The war left deep scars on the Bohemian landscape and psyche, marking a period of profound change and upheaval in the region's history.